Next, we're going to talk about something called lead actions. So a lead action is a way to put in place proactive steps to really help you make progress against your goals. I will use an example, and weight loss is a great example to use because it's so simple. Everyone knows that people often have a desire to lose weight. I probably could do it losing some weight myself. But if I set a goal to lose 10 kilos, if the only thing that I measure myself is the weight on the scale, I will often struggle, I will lose motivation, and I might give up. In this instance, because the action to simply weigh yourself comes after the activity, that's called a lag measure. So lag means afterwards, and lag measures are useful, but they're not something that we can control. A lead action would be all of the things that relate, in this case, to weight loss, which we can control, and therefore will play a positive step towards achieving the goal. Myself, I run a little bit. So again, I might not even set the goal or the lead action to run 10 miles. What I might do is set the lead action just to leave the house. If I can will myself to leave the house with the intention to go for a run 5 times a week, and I can stick to that, that is something which actually will help me achieve my goal so much more than simply worrying about the lag measure. Another one specifically for weight loss would be to do food intake. So I love my McDonald's, as do a lot of people, but that doesn't help me achieve to lose weight. One of the things which would be important would be to, for example, write a food diary and eat healthy meals. Every healthy meal that I eat helps you get closer to your goal. Every McDonald's would probably work against it. But the idea is, when in the goal to lose weight, it's to actually set yourself targets and things which you can control, which will positively help you move towards where you're aiming, but actually you don't worry so much about the outcome. So in this case, if you're looking to lose weight, it's how many times and measuring how many times you go out for a run. Do you stick to the plan you set? With the food diary, do you also stick to that and actually only eat healthy foods? If you follow these through, chances are you will get the outcome you want, and the lag measure would be the amount of weight lost. If we now apply this to the SMART target, one thing that we can do with weight loss is to say, look, I want to lose 20 pounds. So again, if we break this down into the SMART targets, so the specific target is the 20 pounds, which is good. It is measurable. You can measure yourself on the scales, but then likewise, you can also measure your activity to kind of take it forward. It's achievable, but then likewise with our target, what I would personally do, I would take the 20 pounds target and break it down. So the target for me would be, say, 2 pounds a week, with the idea being that over 10 weeks, if you follow your activity, you can actually achieve your end goal, but you're not trying to lose 20 pounds in one go, you're actually doing it in stages, and that's where you set achievable targets, which is important. Again, you want it to be realistic, which fits in that you're not trying to lose 10 stone or a huge amount of weight, which would be unrealistic. Set yourself small, manageable targets and then see how it plays out. And then likewise, you also want to make this time bound. You want to give yourself a target, perhaps maybe 3 months or 10 weeks, to really kind of put in the activity, follow your lead actions, go out for those runs, stick to your food diary, which in the long run will lead to the outcome that you're after. The concept of lead actions is a really important one for the whole course. We will use it later for career progression. We will use it for sales. We will use it for management. We'll use it all over the place. But the concept of actually just focusing on the things that you actually can control and worrying less about the things you can't is a really key learning for the course.